Welcome everybody to Sports and Nerdy.
Sports and
I am
fucking nerdy. Hit the subscribe button. Fucking hit the like. If you've not been here before, hit the subscribe button because we are providing the primo entertainment of football content.
also there'll be other videos released going through the nerdy side of shit that I will be covering on this channel. Don't worry. But at the moment, we need to talk. I need to introduce first of all Patrick from Stamford Bridge and
The
Guy from the
best club
Lane.
in London. The best club in London. The most accomplished club in London. Even though we don't even fucking live in London.
And we need to. I need to introduce Guy from the Lane, who will be featuring in the Championship soon.
Into
Never mind,
the
never mind.
valley.
Never mind, guy from the lane, guy from the championship.
Yeah,
Never mind,
from the
guy from the
champs.
lane, guy from the championship.
because here's the thing, I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. Boys and girls in the chat, I looked because I'm a Charlton supporter because that's my local team, right? They've just come from League One to the Championship. It's 400 quid, and I'm like,
That's cheap.
yeah, no. 400 quid for 10 people. 10 people. I always do this because I like rock and roll, right? 400 quid for 10 people. So I'm like, why doesn't all of my friends come down and I will pay for it? We'll live like kings and watch Spurs lose again.
But at the
Anyways,
moment, I think we should cover. What do you think we should cover first, guys? Do you think we should cover Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham, or what happened to my lot?
Might as well talk about my club first.
Yeah.
Well.
Come on.
I might as well.
You do you.
I might as well.
Because I will say this though, yeah, Beto, he made your club his bitch. He made.
What can
your
I
club
say?
his
What can
bitch.
what can I say? What can I say that will make this band-aid feel better? What can I say that will try and put the anaesthetic better on my club? There's nothing. Because here's the thing. I watched that game and it was we went guns firing again for the first 5 minutes. 5 minutes, that's all it was. Just 5 little minutes where we could have at least scored, at least got into the game, got at least 1-0, at least 1-0 at the start. Then it was all Everton. And you can tell Sanchez was getting shaky. You could tell the back line was getting shaky. Not one player had the decency to try and put the performance in. Esteval, who came off the bench, was our only best player. Was the only best player. I'll get to that in a minute. Actually, no, I've got props today. Let me go into my secret drawer of video games. You see this here? Never mind He-Man, yeah? It's Racine Man. And let me get that off. Oh, technical difficulties, boys. Give me a second.
Go on, I'm waiting.
We're doing this live.
I'm waiting for the Chelsea line.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, curtains.
You see this book?
He-Man.
That's all what he does.
That's He-Man.
He reads his book. That's all he does. He takes that book and he says, yeah, let me write some Eminem quotes. Let me try and write to Garnacho and Tozin and that to try and tell them how to be better at football. Yeah?
Oh, wait. Before we go, how is Garnacho for you?
Terrible.
Yeah, exactly. He's fucking
Terrible.
shit.
Terrible. 40 million quid.
But I'm being told Garnacho is doing so good for you.
I said this John Lennon vibes. Yeah, all I'm saying is give Garnacho a chance, but he hasn't been given a chance. He's not going to get a chance anymore. I'm sick of it.
Shit.
And the fact that Esteval came off the bench, and he was our only best player in the entire game. He was the entire best player for like 20 minutes, getting corners in, getting everything in, trying to create chances. But no. I cannot say this anymore. I cannot allow this to go further because the performance at that game was sickening. It was absolutely sickening. Even like with 10 minutes to go, all the fans were walking away. And we're seeing you coming on to clap the fans and getting booed. That's everything you need to know about Rosenior. He's crap. But what am I hearing now? I'm hearing that regardless if we don't get Champions League football, he's staying.
Regardless
on if we get Champions League or not,
you're
he's
Chelsea
gone.
Football
He's
Club.
staying.
You are you're not like us.
We're
You're not like us.
We're Chelsea Football Club, but we're a shell of our former past. We are a shell of our former past. Yeah. The government takes our club away and gives it to American people that Todd Bowley said at the start of his press conference, we're all in 100%. All in 100% to try and get this club to where it needs to be, to win trophies, yeah? To win trophies. Yeah? To win trophies. What are we seeing on the pitch? Nothing. You bring in 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds, 22-year-olds. Enzo Fernandez is now 25, right? He's 25 years old, and he hasn't even shown anything on that pitch on Saturday. He's meant to be the captain, right? Because Reece James is gone because he's out injured. But I didn't see any leadership. I didn't see any leadership from those players. Nobody decided to do anything, right? I am sick and tired of this football club. Blue Coat needs to go now. I'm sick and tired of Rosenior. I'm sick and tired of Winstanley and Stewart. They have literally ruined the club that I love. And I'll keep loving this club. I will. Because, we're world champions and all that. We're the only London team to have complete the set. We're the only London team with the European Cup. We're the only London team with pretty much everything in. No, yeah, but you got Europa League, Sky. That's fine. We can relate.
No. You know, I'm with you. Here's the thing. I agree with you. Chelsea are the most successful London club. We are.
We've never mind if Liverpool said we ain't got no history. We have got history.
And I'm from
you're too blind not to see it. But
I'm from London, and you're
the fact that we've got a protest coming up against Manchester United with the Strasbourg fans. 30 of them are coming over from France.
I want to talk about that.
They have been the most vocalist over this group. And the fact that we take players from Strasbourg, we took their manager, we're decimating Strasbourg as it is, right? If Liam Messina gets sacked, I am telling you now, Gary O'Neill. I am telling you now. I am not saying that because he's one of the candidates. He is the candidate. He will be the manager of Chelsea Football Club. Gary O'Neill will be the next manager of Chelsea Football Club. I'm telling you now, I can't wait. Because if he comes in, this fan base will erupt. It will erupt. Yeah? Chelsea Football Club should not have managers like Graham Potter, Enzo Maresca, should not have managers like Liam Rosenior. Fair play. I love Enzo Maresca, yeah. I love what he did with this club. He got us Champions League football, got us Conference League, got us the Club World Cup, right? But we cannot have managers like that at this club. We cannot have the likes of Graham Potter. We cannot have the likes of Liam Rosenior or Gary O'Neill when he comes in, because he will come in. I can assure you of that, right? You sabotage the season by sacking Enzo Maresca. You sabotaged that. When you played against
He was a
Newcastle,
winner.
when you played
He
against
was a
Newcastle, we
winner.
were 2-0 down at half
He
time.
was a
We
winner.
managed to draw, right? We
He
managed to
was a
draw
winner.
that game. Yeah. When we went to Tottenham, we dominated Tottenham. When we played Arsenal, we dominated Arsenal, only to let go because of an absolute dodgy decision, right? This club has been gutted. It has been poisoned. It has been toxicated. It's been everything since this ownership has came in. And what is it? We're all in together 100%. We're going to win trophies and continue this legacy that Mr. Roman Abramovich, the Lord and Savior Roman Abramovich, the best owner that Chelsea have ever had, Roman Abramovich. Yeah. And I don't care. He's been all this stuff with Putin and all that. I don't care. The government took this club away from him and gave it to American owners that don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing.
By the way, I just want to interject. I think that is absolutely unfair. I think it's absolutely unfair. I'm being 100%, 100%. I just think that is 100% unfair because when Roman Abramovich during that kind of
golden era,
shall we call it hurty-skirty? So I'm calling it hurty-skirty, right? There was graffiti. I know my brand is graffiti because right. I was doing IT for hotels in Chelsea. Everyone was spraying Abramovich in, and it was an absolute shit show. It was a shit show. Because I admire Abramovich, and everyone's going, "Oh, you're unpatriotic." Blah blah blah. I don't care. He wanted to win. What happened? What happened?
Roman Abramovich bought in these.
What happened? No. What happened?
Let me finish, Carl. Let him finish.
Yeah.
He bought Abramovich bought in these types of caliber managers: Jose Mourinho, Carlo Ancelotti, Antonio Conte. He also brought in failures like Andre Villas-Boas and Luis Scolari, but he learned from those mistakes. He brought in Gus Hiddink. He allowed Di Matteo to finish off his season. He brought in Rafa Benitez. Even though we didn't like him, he's a fat Spanish waiter. He won us a Europa League.
Leave my manager alone, man.
The fact that we had Frank Lampard and we got sacked, and then it said the clowns at Chelsea are going again. Who did we bring in afterwards? Mr. Thomas Tuchel. And we won the Champions League for Super Club, the then Club World Cup in its old format. And then we sack him only because we spent 200 million, 300 million in the first summer window, and he needed time for those players to adapt. And what do? Then the owners switch. You bring in Graham Potter, right? Which is, I don't know why you want to bring him in, but fine. You let Tottenham roll over us. You let Arsenal roll over us. You let Liverpool roll over us. You let everybody roll over us when he was in charge. You then bring in Mauricio Pochettino again. All right, manager. He got us into a cup final. He got us Europe, but performances.
Cup final.
It was not good enough, right? You then decide to bring in Enzo Maresca, who I didn't want in the first place. I wanted like a Hansi Flick, or I wanted Luis Enrique. I wanted one of them. I wanted a caliber manager. Yeah, couldn't do that. You wanted to bring in a young manager to help you these young players who half them ain't even young anymore because they proved in the previous seasons that they are experienced and they can do it on their own. That type of players. You then decide to you sack him because he wants a centre back and a midfielder and a striker to help his vision for the club. You then bring in Liam Maresca, who you basically sabotage the entire season. And we're now sixth. We're sixth. And the fact that Liverpool and Manchester United dropped points and we couldn't beat a piss-poor Everton team to try and at least get into the Champions League places for the international break is a joke. It's a joke. And the fact that you now got him speaking waffle every window. He's saying respectable this, respectable that. The fact that he's assassinating the leaks at this club. He's saying all this dodgy stuff about this club, right? This ain't the Chelsea that I used to know. This ain't the Chelsea. When Antonio Conte came in, he had the guts to say what he wanted to say. When Jose Mourinho was here, he said he was.
Colour is the game.
That's the thing I was going to say. Winning is our aim. Winning is this. Winning is everything at this football club. But what have we done? What have we done in the past 4 years of this ownership? We're coming up to 5 years now. We're coming up to 5 years in 2020, in 2026, in May. Right? May, June. We're screwed. We're screwed.
You're fucked.
And I'm seeing these puff pieces. I am going to call them puff pieces.
Yeah, they are puff pieces.
The puff pieces
no,
of.
I agree with you, Patrick. Listen to me on this one. I have seen like so much bullshit about Chelsea coming back. They're doing a turn. It's all right. It's okay. Yeah, the champions, the world. We can do it. So I won't. Go for it, man.
The fact that he said that these reports are coming in, like the next window is going to be the most important window. I heard this before under Pochettino. I've heard this before under Enzo Maresca. I've heard this before with Thomas Tuchel.
So
the fact that they said they will assess the sporting directors after 4 windows, and they've had nearly 8. 12. They're going to get up to 10 windows, 9, 12 windows, right?
Okay,
the fact that you got those in, the fact that you got those windows, and yet when you win the Club World Cup, you give them contract extensions, and they keep recycling 2 billion quid. Yet when you look at the 2 billion that's spent, not half of them are over 25. 25. You've overspent on teenagers and 20-year-olds with supposedly high assets, high stuff. I ain't seen that. Yeah. You're spending 70 million on Gittins. You're spending over 100 million on Enzo Fernandez, 100 million on Caicedo, 100 million quid on Mudryk.
Yeah.
And Mudryk's done for a drug test.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it now. Stop it.
You know what you're I was going to do one thing, guys. We've got someone joining us now, guys. Everyone who's watching and everyone who watch. There's a particular Reckless Review member that we've all had.
Hey, big up to the Reckless Review member.
We know him as. It's not the one I wanted. It's not the one I was going to join. Guys, in all fairness, this news member joining, he wanted his club to win on Sunday. And we're going to ask him right now his reaction. So in all fairness, let's raise our glasses.
Yeah, I raise my glasses.
To Nick.
Hello. You American fuckwit. How you doing, brother? How you doing?
It's so hot here. Yeah, I'm
doing so hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. How Declan Rice is the rice frying. It's the rice frying. It's the sucker frying. Is that sucker frying?
We got cooked.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you fucking did.
I'm just gonna ask one thing, though, Nick. I'm just gonna ask one thing.
Yeah.
You were in a final. Now I've been in a final. Patrick's been in the final.
Yeah.
Guy's been in the final. Patrick, did you play your backup goalkeeper in that final?
No.
The Conference League we did. The Club World Cup.
The Club World Cup.
I'm actually going back to the 90s and the 2008s, the finals we have. No, we've never played a backup goalkeeper.
Did we play our backup goalkeeper in the final against Liverpool last season? In the same competition?
Oh yeah.
You
That's
do,
it.
but you do. Nick.
Come
I'm
on,
just
Nick.
going to say this. I'm
Come on,
going
Nick.
to say this.
Come on, Nick.
Dan
Come on,
Burn
Nick.
has got more goals in
Come
finals
on, moan
than
and groan,
Bukayo
bitch.
Saka.
Let's go.
How
I
the
mean,
fuck is that
Bukayo
working?
Saka is his only second final, so I'll give him that. But
Oh,
no,
but
I wouldn't have. I
There we
would
go.
never
No,
have
no, no.
played. I would never have played Kepa though. I don't know why he did that.
Yeah, I don't know
Nick.
why you did that.
He was
No way.
listening to Robbie. He was listening to Robbie from AFTV. He was listening to Robbie. Blame Robbie.
Nick.
No, he should have done it.
I told you.
You never play Kepa in a cup final, especially a Carling Cup final or whatever it's called, Carabao, because you've
He's
seen what he did before.
0-6.
Yep, you don't do it. You keep him as reserve and you win.
I told you.
Hey, big up in the chat, boys and girls. In the chat, boys and girls. Right, Nick Patel is an actual awesome Arsenal fan because he has. No. I'm going to speak for you and tell me if I'm wrong. He's provided no excuses and no reasons that they lost, but they lost. Am I right or am I wrong?
No, that's right. Yeah, no, we got outplayed.
I'm going to
And
ask
I'm
one more
a
thing, though,
Tottenham
yeah?
fan.
I've got to ask one more thing. Yeah. Yes, I had a shit weekend. Patrick had a shit weekend.
Yeah.
Guy, you've always had shit weekends. Don't get me wrong.
No, I don't. You are projecting, my man. I have the greatest weekend.
But
Oh yeah,
but
you're
Nick, this
the
one I'm just-
2025 league winners, isn't you?
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly, brother. I'll bring over the vodka bottle. Remember?
This one I'm getting. You got the best club in the land. You got the best team in the land.
Yeah.
You allowed
Best team in
Nico
Europe.
O'Reilly to score 2 goals against you.
Fucking Nico O'Reilly. I fucking hate that guy. We gave him a platform, didn't we? We gave him a platform. I actually think he's a pretty good player, but we gave him too much respect. And who was defending him on the second goal at the back?
Wasn't it Gabriel?
Bukayo Saka.
You
It's
tell
Saka.
me, brother.
It was Saka defending him at the back.
Say his name again. Say his name again.
Bukayo Saka was defending him at the
Hey,
back.
Say it louder. Say it louder.
Starboy, you're 300 grand a week, Starboy.
Yeah, Starboy was defending him.
So the thing is, I think Patrick and Guy, we're going to let him have 2 minutes to tell us his honest thoughts. We're not going to interrupt. I'm going to stay quiet. You two will stay quiet. We'll respect it. I'll mute myself so you can.
Yeah. Okay, hold on 1 second. 2 minutes of unfiltered thoughts. Well, I have to say, I thought the first half was pretty even. I don't think any team. If you took the pot at half time, I'd say it was like I didn't know who was going to win. It was 50-50. First 15 minutes of the second half, I was like, oh shit, they're going to score. They were amazing. They were pressing us high. They were cutting us up in midfield. And I really thought, like, after 10 minutes, I thought, oh, he's going to make a change because, Trossard was playing shit. Should have taken him off. I didn't think Zubi was having any impact on the game, and I thought they could have at least brought on. I forgot his name now. Shit. Oh, who's the guy I wanted him to start with instead of Zubi? Who's the player that we bought from Brentford? I forgot his name again. Norgard, yeah. I thought Norgard probably would have added a bit more stability and more physicality in the midfield. And I genuinely thought, oh, okay, so you got Ben White back. You got Havertz playing that 10 role-ish almost. And, you got Bukayo on the right. It almost feels like the good old days. Surely there'll be somebody coming down our side. But Pep changed his tactics up. Arteta just stuck with what he had at half-time. And I think that's where that whole, master-student part comes in play. I thought in the first half, if you have the front line of Shirky and Haaland and everyone standing off your defenders from 10 yards and not closing them down, you should have at least closed that gap and pushed up and attacked their back line, and at least attacked the high line. And it worked a few times. We did get behind them. But in the second half, we were just letting them come onto us. And I'm like, that's not how we should be playing. And this ain't a Premier League game. You're not going to get a 0-0 in a final. So, if you say, oh, you should have put Raya in goal, yeah, it would have been 0-0, but I still would have felt like Man City probably would have won as well because we weren't attacking at all in the second half. So that's the most disappointing part. Is like we forgot that we could attack another team in the final, and I don't know if it's like stage fright from Mikel, because this is a different cup final now. The FA Cup that he won 6 years ago, it was his first time. We weren't favourites to even get that far. Yeah, we did. We played a different type of football. This time round, all the money you've spent, all that time you spent developing a squad, I'm not saying we were favourites against Man City, but we weren't underdogs either. So at the same time, I think that kind of pressure got to him. Optimistically, it's a good learning lesson. You can't be doing that shit again, because there's going to be other managers.
I will say this though, Nick. You played David Raya in the semi-final against my lot last season.
Yeah,
and he still made mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. It's not like it was going to be 0-0. I just like everyone who's saying, "Oh, if you subbed Kepa off, you would have won." I'm like, no, because we weren't playing that good anyway. So, if it didn't come from that, it would have come from a different type of attack that Man City would have had. But I don't know what he said at half time for them to come out so lethargic. I didn't get that. I thought they would have come out with a bit more like, okay, it's 0-0. We're not behind. We had a pretty decent half. So did they. And they're not closing us down as we expected to. Our goalkeeper and defenders are getting the ball way more than they should do. So why don't we change our tactics a bit? And Trossard, I'm sorry, mate, you're going to have to come off. You're playing shit. Norgard, I'm putting you on. And just change it up a bit. I know we don't have a very good left side when Eze is injured, because then you got Martinelli. But I still would have fancied him to change it a bit, because Trossard was just like, as soon as he got the ball, he'd be passing it back. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you go and attack. Like, Man City still had a high line. And I don't know how you guys felt, but as soon as that second goal went in, like, I think they just felt deflated and they just gave up. They were like, and I think that's what pissed me off the most. And I was like, hey, this is a cup final, because things can change in a whim. If you get one goal, then all of a sudden the opposition just shit themselves a bit, and then you get another chance. But they weren't even trying to go. And I'm like, you guys got 3 weeks off. Most of them have, international duty and all that kind of stuff, because half of them won't play full 90 minutes. Some will play 45. I'm pretty sure Gyökeres will play the full 90 minutes because he's in the playoffs. But some of the players are like going to be on the bench and have probably already been told by their managers, you're only playing a half from the two friendlies. You're not getting injured at this point. So I don't know why they were so reserved. I think that's what confuses me, because look, we got schooled by PSG last year with Luis Enrique. Eddie Howe took us to the cleaners last semi-final. We played Newcastle.
Yes.
And so I'm feeling a bit like, when it comes to these big cup final games, is this what's going to happen in the Champions League when we get to the semi-finals? Is this what's going to happen again when we get to the semi-finals in the FA Cup?
I want to say something before Patrick and Guy. If you played Barcelona in the semi-finals of the Champions League, they will literally fuck you up. They did it to us in one
They
fucking
did it to
half.
us. They didn't do it to us.
Guy, you haven't played them yet because you didn't get fucking through. They fuck you up.
Hear me, am I unmuted again? Am I unmuted?
No, Guy didn't say anything. That was Patrick.
Okay, cool. Because I noticed I was muted because sometimes I make loud noises.
I muted you, don't worry.
I know. I blame you. But no, I think that's a really honest assessment of your performance. Because I actually do want to keep it on the performance in Wembley. And here's the thing, of course, I'm a Tottenham fan, so like I hate you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Here's the thing, I also fucking hate Man City. We beat them, right? So you're my rivals, but I think that is an honest assessment of what you had, because here's the thing, you absolutely I'm being honest, as a hater, I watched that whole game, but that second half, oh dear, oh fucking dearie.
Yeah.
That second half for you was as beautiful as it was for me to eat it. You were to swallow it. You know what I mean?
I mean, we gave a lot of people a lot of joy who weren't Man City
Oh,
fans.
you
I'll give you
did.
that.
Oh,
So-
yes, you did.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
After the weekend I had, I'm
Oh,
not
you know,
guaranteed, by the
all
way.
that
It does say
talk.
two
Here's
decent.
the thing. I'm going into relegation, and my brother is also an Arsenal fan. He's like, we lost the league cup, and I went,
Well, I've been that bad right now.
I think.
oh,
I
I don't
think,
feel quite. Yeah, I don't feel quite
Yeah.
so bad right now.
No,
But yeah,
think
no,
looking
I
up.
honestly, like I say, in a tactical front, and also I don't want to keep you. So, to me, I just think here's the thing: I don't think you lost player on player. I think you lost tactically.
yeah,
I
I
actually
think so.
do think that loss is on Arteta, and
Yeah, I think so.
I actually do. Like, I'm not being a horrible person. I honestly think that loss at Wembley was a loss on Arteta, because here's the thing: if he'd have won that, everyone in this panel, and everyone would say, "Yeah, that's momentum going into the league. You're going to win
Yeah.
it." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's momentum, because everyone laughed at Pep when he came here and his first season in UK football. And what was the first cup he won?
Carabao.
Cup.
Yes.
Same with
And what
Mourinho.
did
Same
What
with Mourinho.
what did that spin on? What did that spin on?
Yeah, the rest of the league.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing.
Sorry.
Go on.
There's a lot of Arsenal fans who are like, oh no, it's fine, the treble is still on. I'm like, no, you don't understand.
Yeah.
You had a chance to win
Yeah,
a
it's
cup.
momentum.
That's the thing. If you have a chance to win a cup, you have to go for it. And I think the most disappointing thing is like we didn't go for it in the second half. If we had 20 shots in the second half and
Yes.
all of
Yeah,
them were on
if
target
you
and
were-
we missed, that's different. But the fact that we didn't even try is what pisses me off.
Yeah.
Some of the
I
Arsenal
agree.
fans don't see that and they're like, just blame Kepa. I'm like, Kepa isn't the reason why you didn't fucking score. Kepa may be the reason you
This
conceded.
is why we like
So-
you. This is why we like you. Because
Patrick, what's your
mistakes.
opinion on it before we move on to our next dreaded conversation?
All that time celebrating Chelsea's loss in that Carabao Cup has finally came back to bite your bomber club. Finally. But Father crying, everything else, all that celebration that Arsenal did with Kai Havertz pointing to the badge would have gone to the floor, only to get slapped up in the final like he should be doing. Natural order has been restored. And Nick, I wanted to be a nice little guy today, but considering, you had a Chelsea goalkeeper who going into the final had a record of 0-5, shanking penalties in the 2022 final, refusing to come off in the 2029 final. I told every single one of you that Kepa could screw you up, and long and behold, he did. Look at
I mean, it's a complete Vicario, bro. It's complete. I don't know who's worse, Kepa or Vicario.
I know you can't blame Kepa, and I'm not going to blame Kepa. I'm going to blame Mikel Arteta for sabotage.
Yeah.
He knew if he played Kepa, he could have lost that game, and he did.
He won for us.
It was useless. And we're meant to believe.
Yeah.
We're led to believe you have the best team in the land. If that's the best team in the land, that means Kepa's one of the best goalkeepers in the land because he's part of the best team in the land. Yeah? I'm sorry, but you cannot go into cup finals thinking, you're going to...
He said he owed it to him. He said he owed it to him.
They had
he owed it to him.
Until the game Arsenal did.
Yeah. I think...
From the 44th minute onwards, you got your ass handed to you.
I think if we had won, let's say we won a Carabao Cup or two in the past 6 years, right?
Yeah.
Then playing Kepa for this one and losing it isn't such a bad thing. But the fact that you've not had a trophy, we've not had a trophy for 6 years. This is not the time to experiment with goalkeepers, as if we have all seen. We don't do that in cup competitions.
Yeah, I saw it in the Champions
And
League.
now you know how I felt about Kepa Cup finals.
Yeah.
You cannot trust it.
I'm going to say one thing on this. I'm going to say one thing on this, though, quickly, Nick. Last season, we played you in the semi-final, didn't we?
Yeah.
Our first choice keeper wasn't there for the semi-final.
No.
We had Burnley's goalkeeper in goal. We had Martin Dubravka in goal for both legs.
And Arteta blamed the ball for the first leg.
And Arteta blamed the ball. I'm not going to lie. Like, I watched the final. I think we all watched the final. You turned up for 20 minutes, then you literally capitulated. I want to know 3 things. 1, where was Declan Rice? Where was
the Rice?
Free kick merchant.
Where was Declan Rice?
Where was the dead ball specialist?
Where was Glocknes though? And 3, you do realise last night, not even last night, and on that game against City, you didn't have 1 Chelsea man. You didn't have 2 Chelsea men. You finished with 3 Chelsea men in your starting 11. You had Havertz, Kepa, and Madueke.
And another thing, right?
Madueke.
Let me add one more thing to this whole Kai Havertz Kepa stuff. Yeah, Kai Havertz's last goal in a major cup final was the Champions League in 2021. Kepa has not won at Wembley since he's been in goal, 0-6. Yeah, and Madueke, wins the Club World Cup with Chelsea in the Europa Conference League, and he's dangling that chain in front of you saying, I wish I'd never left now. I bet he's saying that. How much did you spend on all those players combined? 60 million for Havertz, 5 million for Kepa, nearly 50, 60 million on Madueke. And they did not perform in the cup final. You should know you had the Chelsea juju. And now
the Chelsea juju.
The thing is, we all know in the summer, Chelsea will literally sell you another player. I guarantee you, Chelsea will sell you probably the dinner lady. And
I mean, Chelsea can have a firestorm in the summer if they don't get the Champions League. So,
excellent.
I mean,
and who other failure would you like?
No, I don't want any. No. I'm all right. Well, I think we've learned our lesson.
Nick,
so
all I'm going to say is enjoy those Chelsea players. You get no refunds yet. Don't look begging to me wanting. I want Kepa back, because that's what I've heard most fans say. I want Kepa back. I'll take Kepa back. You ain't having him back. If I had to suffer, you have to suffer, blood. Yeah, you have to suffer. We're now part of the same cloth of the Kepa cycle. Yeah, enjoy it while it lasts. Because
I can't believe he was worth. I can't believe he was worth 75 million back in the day. I was like, this guy can't have been worth 75 million.
Yeah, we made a loss, but we made a lot. We made a loss.
No, I don't mean that. I just mean the fall off.
You know what the best bit
fall off is wild.
You know what the best bit was? 70 million equaled 3 trophies.
Well, yeah, he won the Champions League.
And
he won it twice.
He won
it twice. Yeah. So I'm thinking, if he's the reserve keeper, and he's won it twice, and he's reserve keeper for Arsenal, does it mean he might win it 3 times?
If you play him in the final, you'll have no chance, blood.
No. I mean, he's gonna be on the bench. I mean, at this point, you might as well put Ty in goal instead of him if Ray gets injured.
Don't talk about my family. Don't talk about my family. Don't talk about my family.
Now, I'm afraid, guys. Who do we go to next? Do we go to Guy?
Nick, you're a cheat. I hope you get relegated. You're a cheat. You're a disgrace. I hope you get cheated.
Oh,
do we go to White Hart Lane?
Why do we need to go to me?
Or do we go up north and talk about?
No, we should go to Guy, because I want to hear the news.
Hang on.
If it's true,
there is no hope.
That Deserby's coming in.
There There is
Ladies
no
and
hope.
gentlemen, I think we should do this properly.
Oh, jeez, look at that.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Me and Robert are gonna go see Spurs lose 3-0 to Charlton at the Valley, and I'm not even joking. I actually said to you, how much is a box? How much is a box at Charlton? 400 quid. Right?
That's cheap, isn't it? Jeez.
That is fucking cheap to see Spurs lose, right?
You get good food at Charlton as well in the box.
Yeah, I told
yeah.
you. Here's the thing.
Not gonna lie.
Nick. There's a PlayStation in there, so when Spurs lose, all the others can just play another fucking FIFA game. You know what I mean?
No. The best bit about a FIFA game is at least it's more realistic to your terms, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't even talk about that. Don't.
You know, you gotta love a bit of FIFA, don't you?
Here's the thing, you know, I know my club is going down, right? If we don't go down, I'll be surprised. I'm not 100. You all know I'm clowning. And here's the thing, like we were celebrating a non-trophy. We are going down. If we continue on this form, you got to realize West Ham are on a kind of like an up and down. We are on a continual trajectory down. I'll just do my championship shows. Hope you join. I like you.
KG,
Guys,
if you're watching,
yeah, never
we
mind,
need to
guys.
find a Wrexham, a Charlton, a Portsmouth.
We may not even see Wrexham in the Championship. They may be in the Premier League by the time this is
We
over.
need to find Championship team fans for Guy to do a show with on your channel, KG. Because Guy needs emotional support.
I'm on your Spurs, please.
The thing is, guys, you know, we could literally help you get relegated because we still got to play Forest. We've still got to play West Ham.
Liverpool took pity on us. Liverpool took pity on us. Can you please do the same, please?
Guy. Sure, Patrick, you have one job. Relegate Guy so he can basically he can respect the ball. So he can do a huddle and respect.
You gotta respect the ball.
He can respect the ball.
You've gone for BetMGM, the premier sponsorship.
Oh no, we've gone BetMGM to Wonga, bro. We're going to Wonga.
Premier League to the Coca-Cola League. Yeah, big up the Coca-Cola.
No, Coca-Cola
That was the best league in the world, mate. Yeah, mate. I am sorry. But the fact that you're
going to relegate us, aren't you?
Mate,
don't do that. Please don't do that.
I'm having a party. Chelsea fans will run on the pitch. It'll be the greatest day in our club's history. Never mind, well, hypothetically, never mind the Champions League, never mind the greatest nights of our lives, yeah. This is the greatest night of our lives. Relegated Tottenham.
The thing is, like, we always take 6 points from Tottenham. You always take 6 points from Tottenham. Arsenal always take 6 points from Tottenham.
So where are we going to get
these points from?
We are
getting these points from, boys, because like, what is it? We have to, all of us probably have to play Millwall.
No, Millwall might come up.
Sorry, 1 second. She wants Smarties and I gave her peppers. Here, you can have a mix of them. Off you go. You get sweet peppers. You can eat sweet peppers. So
the thing is, I'm going to say this though, yeah, Guy. If you get relegated, the Championship is a hard league.
No, not when.
Yeah, it's tough.
If
you get relegated,
no, it's not if, it's when.
So but in all fairness,
I'm telling you now,
we got relegated twice. We struggled the second time round. We're in a title race with fucking Brighton.
We are so fucked.
Even Brighton were going to win the league if it weren't for them bottling it.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, they got against Villa. We beat Brighton. Well, not Brighton. We're not going to beat to get to win the league. Barnsley.
Yeah,
Barnsley.
but
We did Barnsley last day.
we already did a parade. You got to realise we're doing another parade and a parade. We're doing loads of parades.
What's this parade? What is this parade for?
A
What is it for?
non-trophy.
What is it for?
Relegation.
Being the
Look,
worst team
we
in the
had
league.
one last. We had the last one we get. The last game we had a parade, and they're going to keep doing them. And I'm not going to go to a single one of them because of fuck this club. We are getting relegated.
Actually,
Do
no.
you-
One more.
do-
Hang on. Whoa. One more thing. One more thing about the Carabao Cup. I'm sorry for saying this, but I am going to say this. That tifo, yeah, being the Kings of London. Shut your mouth.
London.
I know you're old. Shut your mouth and know you're old, yeah.
Yeah, I know Kings of
North
London.
London is on fire, the
Chelsea,
pen
brother.
is, and I'm sitting at the top, even though my team's crap. So shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Kings of London, my arse.
Arsenal's
The only
tifos
way
are
we get
so
over
bad.
this, the only way we get over this is if we win the league. And that game against Bournemouth at home is going to be big when we get back.
The thing
But
is,
back to Guy, though. I mean,
back to
come on.
Guy. Back to the game.
What?
please.
Guy.
What? Shitting on my club? But
No,
yeah,
let's
You
ask.
have to, bro.
I mean,
Let's ask.
Arsenal's tifos. Here's the thing, like, as you know, real talk. My brother's an Arsenal fan, and I
Oh,
said
God.
to him, I asked him when was the good tifo, and he looked at me and went, "What's a tifo?" I was like, "Okay, cool, I got it. It's all good." No. Essentially, my club is to dare to do fuck all, bruv, and it is. And I have a video on my channel about all of it. I'm very interested in the Chelsea kind of protests because was it blue what?
Blueco.
Right?
Luca,
So,
yeah.
Blueco, you really want your ownership out, and I'm looking at those protests.
What a crap
and
name,
looking
by
at
the
my
way.
own.
What a
What is
crap
that?
name to call our Blueco, man. What a crap name.
Well, but the thing is, I swear to God, he's doing it on purpose. But yeah, no, I'm looking at you.
Is it me? Sorry.
It's fucking you!
Oh shit, sorry. I'm just unwrapping some food.
I
Sorry.
know! I can hear it!
Whoops. Alright,
Oh.
I'm done. I've packed the lunch.
Nick,
tomorrow.
You're unwrapping White Hart Lane for next season for the championship.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I was
You're wrapping it in bubble wrap, bro.
I was unwrapping some baby bell.
I know. So I'm going to it because after Alan Sugar, it's not my first ownership out, and here's the thing, and it is really horrible to say this, and everyone calls me entitled. Here's a stat. We, as Tottenham Hotspur, have only been outside of the top 8 in the last 20 years twice. And now we have become a fucking joke. And here's the thing again, the last 20 years, we were only outside the top 8 twice, and that was one day Ramos and Ange Postecoglou. I'm not entitled, I have standards, but my God, this club is fucked. It's gone, it's fucked.
It's like that meme, it's like that poster meme. My expectations were low, but holy crap.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think we can all agree, I started having doubts in Tottenham's project when, and Guy, we spoke about it before, me and you on another show we did, when we battered
Bournemouth.
you 6-1.
Yeah, and
the
also,
6-1 battery.
That was before Bournemouth, and we had a chat backstage, and I said to you, if we continue on this form, it's done. And
I think that 6-1, you still had Kane and Song at your club. You
I
still
think-
had Lloris at your club. You literally you had players who
Yeah,
are
but you don't
world-class
replace
players.
by getting better. This is the problem. Here's the thing. Like, no offense, in January transfer window, we got of our top goal scorer, Brennan Johnson. He goes to Crystal Palace.
He's
We
doing bits
made
at Crystal
money
Palace.
off
He's
of
still doing
him.
all right.
But here's the thing. Have you seen Brennan Johnson score? Anyone know?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a project.
So what we've always needed to do is improve upon the squad. And you know what's really ironic? Ironic? Fucking Harry Kane is a Ballon d'Or contender with Bayern Munich, with Elise, Diaz. No offense, Liverpool should have sold him. But that team is on smoke, and they got rid of Thomas Müller, who was one of their best midfielders, but they improved on it. And that's
I like Thomas Müller, man. He was
Yeah.
a brilliant player,
Yeah.
brilliant ball.
Very
He
smart
now
player.
supports Newcastle. My guy. Thank you, Thomas Müller.
Yeah,
Supporting
no,
Bolton
I
made his hard
love
times.
Thomas Müller, and the only reason he left is because it is what it is. But here's the thing: what Bayern Munich did was Thomas Müller was a great midfielder and a striker. So how do we replace him? Company just went, okay, we'll get better. This is the problem in my club, and it has been a problem in my club for a long time, is we see a position, and it's like, for example, Son. Can we all say Son is a great footballer?
Oh yeah, he's great.
He's Spurs' legend. He's one of Spurs' legends.
Yeah, he is a legend, right? He can play.
He's also a Man City legend.
Yeah,
He didn't score in that game.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
He could play left foot, but he could play left foot, right foot. Doesn't matter where he strikes, he plays the ball. And now we're putting. I like Jed Spence, but he can only play with his right foot. It is just really perplexing to me that we don't get better players. Like, we're not going to play Son, but can we put someone who could play 2 feet? And like I say, Conor Gallagher, and I'm going to end it
for you, lad.
I mean, that was a rash buy, wasn't it? That was a rush
He was
buy.
great at Charlton. Here's the thing. He was great at Charlton. I've seen Conor Gallagher all the way to the Chelsea captain. He was great at Charlton, great at Crystal Palace, kind of okay at Chelsea. Can we agree on that?
He only had one season. He was
semi
all right.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, like I said, here's the thing. We agree, right? Goes to Atletico Madrid. Doesn't really make
Doesn't work.
He gets drops for 2 games, then 4 games he comes on for a 6. We know he's either going to go for an England team the England national to show his minutes, or he just wants to get out of Simeone bullshit, right?
I think the problem was when he went to Atletico Madrid, it was only to finance the João Felix deal. We were meant to get Omoridi on with that money, and then we used the Gallagher money for Felix, and basically it was like a free transfer at the end of the day. And it was
and like I say, he comes to Spurs, he plays exactly how he was under Simeone Atletico Madrid. Like, I saw him at Atletico Madrid, I was like, legs gone. He's got fight, don't get me wrong. He's got he can do it, and you know what I mean. But he's
a championship player. He's a championship player.
Yeah, he's a lawnmower. Well, he'll
get you back up. He'll get you back up.
You know what the mad thing is? Spurs. I'm saying this as a Chelsea fan here. I'm not trying to. I'm going to be unbiased.
That's all right. Go on, hit me.
Spurs have been. Spurs' team is all right. It's all right. Mohamed Kudus brilliant
Yes.
player. I think he's fantastic.
Yes.
Dominic
Yeah, he's
We were
Solanke.
linked
Yeah.
with him.
Dominic Solanke. Okay, he was good on the end. James
Yeah.
Maddison, he's injured, but he's a brilliant player. Vicario, brilliant goalkeeper on his day. When he's on his day, he's a good goalkeeper.
Yeah, he is.
Romero, Van der Ven, those two centre backs. If it was a Simeone manager at that club, they'll be the best two centre backs in the league.
Agree.
Absolutely. The fact that you have you have a good white back.
You got Van der Ven with the legs, and Romero kicking out up in the back.
Yeah, you got a good midfield like Basuma and Kulusevski and that. You got a great team. I'm not gonna sit here and beat around the bush and say, "Oh yeah, your team's crap." They are crap. I hope you go down. But as a normal guy, that Tottenham team should not be where they are now.
I know.
They should. Like when you sack Ange, you don't do a Chelsea and bring in Thomas Frank, who is a pragmatic manager. You bring in Ivor Tudor in, who's a pragmatic manager.
I know.
I think if you were smart enough, you should have gone with someone from like the French league or the Spanish league to try and utilize these players.
I know.
Right?
I know.
Well, that's where De Zerbi's going to have to come in now.
Yeah,
I think De Zerbi's the next manager.
Yeah, like you should have got De Zerbi in the summer or something and said, right, if we're going to be ambitious and we're going to sign these players,
is to do, right?
To dare is to do. I hate Spurs with all my passion, but I'm jealous of some of the players that you have. I like Mohamed. I want Kudus at my club. Kulusevski's a brilliant player. Half your players are good.
I know. I know.
I don't know what's going on.
Patrick, you're forgetting. Paper doesn't win football matches.
Oh, I know.
And it is an absolute disgrace on my ownership to bring in Thomas Frank, of which all of you know I turned on him really early. And I had King telling me, why you're booing your players. I'm like, because they're not showing me.
Like that Chelsea game, I remember that. I remember that
horrid.
Game distinctly.
The only reason you got a fucking score goal is because we fucked up. And everyone at the stadium was chanting. Oh, because I was there.
I wanted 8. Patrick. The moment we scored, I thought we were going to open the floodgates and score 8.
No, you didn't.
But we didn't because our attack was absolutely minced that day. But we should have had 8. If our attack was scored, it would, because your team was crap that day. You showed no passion. In a derby, I think they should have known that.
We fail at all London derbies now. Do you know how bad that is?
Yeah.
That is
the thing is, me and you, Guy, we watched the Carabao Cup game between my lot and your lot, didn't we? Apart from we scored 2, but we didn't do fuck all in that game. We didn't do nothing.
Romero scored an absolute banger of a goal.
No, I'm talking about the Carabao Cup game, not the
that's what I said.
game.
Romero scored the overhead kick that game.
The overhead kick was Premier League, but in the Carabao Cup game, we beat you 2-0. Walter Maida got the header, and then we had a corner where Jed Spence lost his boot. But apart from that, we didn't do nothing. And then I literally said to you on that stream, "You're shit."
Yeah, I know. And what did I say to you?
Your team also reminds me of.
What did I say to you?
You're shit.
I said, "Yes, we are." But
your team currently, not right now, reminds me of our team when we got relegated under the first time round. We had players like Joey Barton in the side, Nolan, Colaccini.
Did you have Kieran Dyer then as well?
We had Damien Duff. We had Michael Owen.
Michael Owen.
Alan Shearer.
And Shearer was manager. Yeah. And you know what? That's your Tottenham team now.
Guys, I have no hope. I had a rant because I didn't realize how angry I was. I actually didn't. I started recording. I was really kind of like, and all of a sudden I was like, effing and blinding everywhere. No, we're going down.
You know when you went effing and blinding, I had to pause it because I had my son with me.
I know.
and my connection literally went on my headphones, and
I
he
need
literally heard
to
the
watch
line,
that.
and I
I
was
need
like,
to watch that
like, shit.
video. Just like
Oh
sit
my
down and
God.
get the popcorn. I just need to sit
I
down with a
think
cup of
you
tea and a
might stay
biscuit.
up. I think you might stay up.
Don't give me
No,
hope,
no, no,
man.
no. Just if you get rid of Tudor and you bring in De Zerbi.
No.
Yeah.
We're not.
No, De Zerbi
doing
said that he doesn't want
Tudor.
to join anyone until the summer.
Oh, is that what he
We're
said?
not.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
going
Well
down,
then,
you're
yeah.
going
You
down.
got to realize if you.
Yeah. Then it's over.
Okay, Nick. We are only second worst form-wise to Sheffield Wednesday, and
fucking
that's
crazy.
all leagues. That's all leagues.
That's
It was
mad.
something Anton said as well. Anton said it in the group. He said if they lose to Sunderland, they would have lost all 38 games.
Yeah. It's
It's a whole season.
Yeah. And here's the thing, like you guys kind of put Spurs shit in the chat, and you guys, oh, have you read this? I'm like, no, I ain't read it. I live it. I actually live it. And it's
The thing is, you've got to hope that we do you a favour against West Ham and Forest. We've still got to play them too.
I said this after Liverpool.
Oh, we got West Ham as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got West Ham. You've got to hope that we do you a favour. Nick, can we make an alliance? Can we
we'll beat 'em.
lose to West Ham? Can we just lose to West Ham?
Wants to relegate us. That little
I
bastard
need
up
to beat
wants
West
to
Ham.
relegate
I think I'm
us.
gonna have to beat everybody.
Oh yeah, you got.
But-
we still got to go to you, but yeah.
But
No,
here's the
we'll
thing.
talk about that
Here's the thing. This is. I know you ain't Arsenal, but when Arsenal were 18th or 16th in like 2021,
Oh yeah.
COVID year,
They
were-
were 1 point.
mate, I was scared they were going to go down with those players. With
Yeah,
Arteta.
but here's the thing.
And you know what? They went down.
We got to realize we got to go on form, brother.
I know. Your form has been terrible, and if we are gonna finish
West Ham. What about West Ham?
if we are going to finish.
I think West Ham stay up. I think West Ham.
If we are going to finish this segment, I think we should go back to Ange Postecoglou for a second, and if you allow me, I haven't done it in a while. I was right, mate. Season 3 is better than season 2, mate. I've said it before, not better again, mate. Season 3 is better than season 2. Because it is.
Bro,
Netflix cannot write this up. Netflix cannot write a better series. This is like Ted Lasso stuff now. This is Ted Lasso stuff. Yeah.
If he came back, do you think he'd keep it up?
No, do not bring. So a Tottenham fan turned up to the parade with "I believe."
Oh my god!
Did I not show you this in the group chat?
God.
I think you did. I think
you did. Yeah.
Yes, I did.
I
But you know what?
The embarrassment never ends. The embarrassment
we've covered Chelsea. We've covered Arsenal. We've covered Tottenham.
Let's get prepared, boys.
Oh yeah, you got fucked on your derby, didn't you? You got fucked.
I've got the perfect photo.
Those goals are terrible as well.
Can I ask you to do me a favour, guys? Can you mute yourself for 2 minutes uninterrupted? Because I need to go on a rant. I've been holding this rant in until now.
You can fucking mute us.
I will fucking mute you, don't worry. All right. First of all, Patrick, you're a prick. First of all, Eddie Howe, why the fuck are you playing Walter-Mead in midfield? Why the fuck are you resting Malik Chow in the biggest game of the season for us? Why are you playing Why are you playing Barnes on the left when he's done nothing in the past like 10, 15 games? Gordon should play on the left. Wissa, he wants to be at the club. Prove you fucking want to be at the club, you prick. Eddie Howe, you've bottled the Barcelona game in a 145-minute game. You then went to play Sunderland. You got an early goal due to a fuck up they had. And then you're like, okay, let's just hold back now. I'm not having no fucking excuses with injuries to Bruno to Tonali. I don't give a fuck about that. We spent £200 million in the summer. £200 million. Patrick, if you fucking put another picture like that, I'll punch you in the head. Honestly, we were fucking shit. Dan Burns doing fucking Fortnite dances for their first goal or second goal. I can't remember which one. I'm honestly fuming at Eddie Howe, at the players. I think, and I want this now. I want this on record. I'm not flip flopping anymore. I've done it in KG show. I'm not doing it anymore. Eddie Howe, get the fuck out of my club. If you're in my club next year, I'll bring out fucking banners. I don't give a shit. I'll fucking do a troops. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. Bring me Mourinho. Bring me a manager. I'm gonna punch you in the head, Kate. I'm gonna punch you in the head, Patrick. Seriously. But you know what? I want most of that squad out in the summer. Half of them are fucking leaving anyway. But you know what? I've done my cooking. Oh, and also to certain members of a channel, Lewis Hall is not leaving my club to go to your dead club, who can't even beat fucking Grimsby. Know your role, shut your mouth, and when you play Barcelona next season, you'll get battered again. Also to Richard Keys, saying that Newcastle should be sold, that is apparently on the sale market from PIF. Shut your fucking face, you dickhead. You got sacked from fucking Sky Sports. You wanker. I don't give a shit. What are they going to fucking do? Come after me. I don't give a fuck. Freedom of speech. Sorry, I don't give a shit. Also, to every single person that said to me that Bruno's going to United, that Tonali's going to United, Lewis Hall's going to United. What's going to be next? My fucking son's going to United. Fuck off. I will literally carry this on, but right now I'm going to unmute everyone so they can literally rip into me. And yeah, it's like this.
Right, first of all, Robert,
I
your
do
son's going to Arsenal.
apologise. I apologise, Robert. Right, first of all, disclaimer. I apologise. But just for one time, yeah, let's just enjoy the Dan Burn dance.
I'm just going to say this. I don't know why the other channels keep thinking they can buy all our players.
Yeah.
This is what happens when certain United fans get a nosebleed by coming higher than they should in the league. They start thinking, oh, we'll take Cole Palmer, we'll take Miles Lewis-Skelly, we'll take all your best players in Newcastle. First of all,
but you know, I'm going to say this.
you don't even have a manager.
Apparently, they want Skelly, Lewis Hall. Apparently they're going to tell us and you the fees they're going to pay. Fuck off.
That's going to work out, isn't it? Yeah.
I mean,
especially the fact that Jim Ratcliffe's saying that his team's broke.
Yeah. And I'm not. After what Jim Ratcliffe said about my club, saying that we should accept any deals. Like, fuck
and
off,
I'm not.
Ratcliffe.
And one thing, I'm not trying to be. I'm not trying to be the R word. I'm not trying to be the racismo here. But if you're trying to talk about ethnicities and that, why are you trying to bring in more ethnicities in?
He ain't buying Miles Lewis-Skelly, if that's the case.
Anti that. I'm not trying to be racismo. I'm just trying to say.
That's fine. We'll talk about football on this channel. That's all we're doing. We're not talking we're not bringing politics in. But in all fairness, the way I see it, Newcastle, and I think I'll have a disagreement with anyone who doesn't agree with it. Newcastle's got England's left back.
Yeah,
Riley.
I think he's brilliant. By the way, I think he's great.
Lewis Hall.
I should never let him go.
Riley's amazing as well. I just don't think. I don't think he starts over Lewis Hall, who's played every single game almost for Newcastle. High level.
I think he had an injury. He had an injury for like a month or so.
Him and Livramento are the two best left back, right backs I've seen play for Newcastle.
But the thing is, Livramento is leaving in the summer to go to Man City. I don't blame him. I'm not going to blame him for that. There's a certain agent of one of our players who said they use Newcastle as a stepping stone.
You need to get rid of those agents.
I'm just going to say this: if your client wants to leave, whoever club wants him, come and give us the money for it, because we used the Isaac money wrongly, but now we're going to reinvest it again, so it's fine. Livramento money, I think we're going to get £80 million for him. Apparently, the Bruno Guimaraes money, fuck off, United are going to sign him for £69 million. Are you dumb?
No.
Bruno Guimaraes is literally Newcastle through and through.
Yeah, he's
Tonali,
if he was to go
Yeah.
over 100 million.
Well, that's the
I mean,
thing.
I mean,
So when
If Newcastle got over 100 million for Isaac, they can easily squeeze 150 out.
I'm not being funny,
I mean,
but when we were signing Rice that summer for 100 million, there were rumors going around that we would go for Bruno if we didn't get Rice, and it was the same price.
Bruno,
It was
before
like
we got
100 plus.
Bruno, Arsenal wanted Bruno. That's why we had that little song saying, like, which in all fairness, that's the thing. I see Newcastle and Arsenal, apart from the whole me versus King thing for my son, poor sod, we don't have a rivalry. That's the thing. Arsenal and Newcastle don't have a rivalry. Apart from we tell you bottled league as a
Well, we have. I would say we have.
That kid's an Arsenal fan, mate.
That's another thing as well. Do you consider Manchester United a rivalry?
Who, me?
Yeah, Newcastle. Do you consider Man United a rivalry?
I've never said we're a rival to Man United.
No. I'm asking like personally.
Due to
historically,
because you know, like us versus Keegan versus.
Keegan versus Fergie. Yeah.
Here's the thing: I can put my rivals on one hand, right? Because this thing, I'm really fucking old, right? So, Arsenal fans,
yeah,
you know I hate you, right? But I love you all the same. You know what I mean? My brother's an Arsenal fan. My stepdad's a fucking Arsenal fan, but I fucking hate you. I love you to all the bits, but I fucking hate you. West Ham fans, you can fucking die in a ditch because I got bottled by them many in the time, right?
How the hell is it?
Millwall fans. Yeah, I saw you in League Cups and FA Cups. Oh, your fans are Robert. You can back me up on there. They're a bit rough, right?
Right.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We got a number 4. We got a number 4, right? We got QPR. QPR fans, you jumped up pieces of crap. You think you are better than you are, then you are not, right? So we got QPR fans. Again, personal living in London. Again, personal, and here is the last fandom that I hate. You fucking Chelsea, Richmond, posh motherfuckers. I hate you. But here's the thing. They hate me. It's all good.
I just hate Tottenham because it's in your DNA to hate Tottenham.
You fucking toffs. You fucking posh cunts living up in Richmond Way. All you Chelsea cunts. You fucking made a TV show of your cringy bullshit ways. Don't even try, you fucking fucks. But I do like your fans.
The thing is, like you asked me who do I see as our rivals, yeah? Me personally, when I was younger, I was meant to move up to Newcastle. I'm going to say this now. Meant to move up to Newcastle. Things happened. I moved back down.
You got a kid?
No. Wasn't it? I was like really, really young. What was I? I'm Jesus. I was really young, and I was meant to. Things happened. I moved back down. My rivals, I have friendly rivals with my best mate, who's a Chelsea fan. I've got rivals from work. If we lose to them, they call me. If we beat them, I call them. I called them last year when we beat you in the Carabao Cup, Nick, the Arsenal fans. I got told to fuck off. Got to fuck off, jump off a bridge, and
that's a bit rude.
At work next time.
I love Englishness, bro. I love English.
But you know what? When you guys won the FA Cup final against that lot, I cheered you a lot on. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be shameless. I'm gonna shit.
There you go.
But my personal rivalries are Sunderland, who we need to fucking beat next season.
Fuck Sunderland, bro. We need points from Sunderland. Fuck them, bro.
Middlesbrough and Sunderland are my personal rivals. When I get asked, oh, right, why do I say there's only one United? Because at the moment, there's only fucking one United in this country, in the Premier League. United are fuck all. They've gone through more managers than probably I've had fucking hot dinners.
Oh yeah,
And
your child agrees, bro.
Who's
Yeah.
that
That's the thing,
team we call
Nick.
United?
the thing is, what is it? They pretty much got
They're
our
all
place
just a
and
bunch
couldn't
of
even beat
punks.
a 10-man Newcastle side. They used to have a Sula to score a banging winner. And they say to us, oh, we're rejecting FC. Mate, your club was basically brought up on nothing. Your club was relied on Alex Ferguson and the Busby Babes.
Trophy last year, bro. You won a trophy last year, bro.
No, we won a trophy. And do you know, trophy induction, Patrick?
Right.
Certain United fans had a huddle. You know, they respected the ball in this one, and they said,
respecting the ball.
Yeah, that's just going to be
would they rather finish top 4 and lose the Carabao Cup final to us? And they all agreed. And that happened on a channel that we're all part of. So in all fairness, we're rejecting FC, but you know what? We're rejecting FC, but I think we're literally, sorry, I'm going to be a rant now. We're literally, how many points we're behind them?
You're literally no ambition FC.
Okay. We're 13 points behind. But that's the thing. We're 13 points behind them, but we're only 6 points behind Chelsea and 4 points behind Brentford.
A
And
million
we've still
points
got
above
7
me,
games behind.
bitch.
And if United fans truly want to say something, your squad has literally been capitulated. Your best player wants to leave in the summer. You've got an aging player who's been your
Fernandez ain't even signed a new contract yet.
He's off.
Your club is in £2 billion worth of debt, and you've got no money for transfers. Fuck off. You call me rejection FC, and yet you couldn't even beat us with 10 men. 10 men. What is 10 men, guys?
Here's the thing. Here's another thing about Man United fans.
Yeah, but Sunderland.
Here's another thing about Man United fans. Yeah. Here's another thing about Man United fans. Yeah. They talk the talk. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At the start of the season, they were statistically the worst Premier League team ahead of Tottenham as well.
We fucking beat them in the final. We fucking beat them in the final, bruv.
They play us, and one little mistake from Robert Sanchez cost us the game.
Yeah.
Right? The fact that they play whoever, when they play and win whoever they want to play and win, they spend so much money on players not knowing if they're going to be good
but
or
I'm not going to lie, bro. Amorim is a fucking fraud, bro.
Thank you.
Put some respect on his name. Put some respect on his name. He gave us a lot of content, okay?
Yeah. No, he gave me a fucking trophy. He gave me a fucking trophy, mate.
Yeah,
amazing work.
Arsenal.
No. Thank you, Amorim. This is Amorim.
Manchester United.
Thank you, Amorim.
Manchester United think they're entitled now. The fact that they're bear in mind they're like 3 points clear of Villa. Right, they're literally on the same points as Villa. The fact that Man U have dropped points recently and some of their performances ain't been that good, yet they still think they're going to get Champions League football. I can't talk. Because my team's in disarray. And if we could somehow win a trophy before Manchester United do, right, I'll call that a success.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's
the Champions League, but I won a trophy.
You're not.
On a weekend when they drew.
Because here's the thing, if Michael Carrick would have managed that final against us, we would have lost.
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea, we've talked about this. Chelsea, you are in disarray, mate. You are in absolute
disarray. You don't need to tell me twice.
Yeah, I know. And here's the thing, Arsenal,
I think the only team out of the Big Six though in a comfortable position is Arsenal.
Yeah, and
Arsenal.
I was just about to say this. So Arsenal, you lost the final. Here's the thing: you keep your eye on the prize. You keep your eye on the Premier League. And look, I'm never gonna say this because everyone says to me, like, can you say it? I can't. I can't. It's my rhetoric. It's my agenda as a Tottenham fan, right? I cannot say that you will win anything until I see it, right? I was there when you won all the shit. So when you won it, I went, yeah, they won it. I saw it on the telly and I admitted it. Here's the thing. I ain't going to say shit until you won it, bruv. You know what I mean? Fucking win it.
I think a lot of Arsenal fans are in the same boat.
Yeah, because if you don't fucking win it, here's the
We
thing.
are going to go
relegation, even from my relegation spot, I'm going to be laughing at y'all. You know what I mean?
The thing, I think we can all agree. I think we can all agree. If Arsenal don't win the league or the Champions League, Nick, you're a respectable Arsenal fan that we all know. We'll give you some stick, but certain Arsenal fans in the community
need to hold it
apart.
I mean,
more money.
We don't
more
do
money.
this.
He's respectable.
This is what I hate. That's what I hate about Arsenal fans. It's
That's
not
the
the
thing.
players. I think the players are brilliant, right? It's the fans.
It's the fan
They
base.
talk every week. They say, "Don't talk to us if you're not near us in the top of the league. Don't talk to us if we're top of the league. Don't talk to us if we're top of the Champions League group, even though it's always said it means nothing.
Remember, we were
We're going to win quadruples. We're going to win trebles." Yet there's Arsenal fans now that are nervous because those performances, even the performances against Everton, you had to leave it till the 89th minute. You had to leave it.
No corners. No
you
corners.
didn't bring in a good. Half of your performances have not been good enough since I think February. Half of the performances ain't been good enough.
I'm also going to say this though. I'm also going to say this.
Even like we didn't say this properly because we were cooking you, but how much of a psychological detriment that's had to you losing that cup final? Because
I think
if you won that cup final, it would have made everybody believe. It would have made you believe. It would have made all the deluded Arsenal fans believe, that it was going to be your time. But now that you lost that final, the fact that that's your strongest team that you had on that pitch, bar a few, that's going to play a massive psychological damage into your team. And the fact that, you'll make it to the Champions League semi-final. I'm not going to think, if you get Barcelona, I'll wait and see what happens then. You're probably going to make it to the FA Cup semi-final and probably play one of us. Because I bet you if we make it past Port Vale, we are definitely
I think it'll be Chelsea, Arsenal semi-final.
But somehow, if you do not win any of the trophies, right, it's not going to be on the players. It's going to be on Arteta. Because Arteta makes the team. Because I watched the show today. I watched the KG show. People are talking about the players. People need to talk about Arteta. He's not been spoken enough. Arteta is a madman. He's a madman. He overcomplicates things when it should be easy flowing football.
Yeah,
he's trying to break out. He's doing the Pep.
He did the Pep. He did the Pep in the final. He overthought it.
Exactly. He's doing a Pep Guardiola, even though he shouldn't have been Pep Guardiola. You know, he's playing players. You know, like Kepa. Oh yeah. I play him in the final because it's thing.
Yeah.
What James Trafford was in goal from Manchester City, and he's not doing well this season. Yet he kept the clean sheet. Mm-hmm. And you had your top two defenders in there, Gabriel Saliba and all that. Why? And even when you're down to when it was 2-0, why did you bring on Calafiori if you know you needed 2 goals? You should have brought on more attackers, but you couldn't because you needed to close in the gaps.
Well, that was the thing. I think as soon as Hincapié got the yellow, I was like, you need to take him off because.
Never mind about the red card. If you take the red card, it's Bournemouth. You got Calafiori.
No, not that. I don't mean the red card. I mean like Hincapié got a yellow. From that moment forward, Cherki was like, well, I'm just going to keep going at him. And if he comes at me, he's going to get... So I thought, dude, you got Calafiori on the bench. Just play him. Hincapié understands it's a cup final. He's not going to start crying. But these are grown-ass men. So there were certain things Arteta, he overthought the simple things, and it made it harder for everyone. I'm hoping these 3 weeks off he's got where he's got nothing to think about how he lost the cup final. It might just wake him up and be like, oh, shit, okay, we can't play this reserved going into the final 6 games, whatever it is. We need to go back. We need to win. And then once again, like, we play first, and then I think they play you next, right? They play Chelsea
Yeah,
away.
they play us on Super Sunday, yeah.
So technically, we could be, if we beat Bournemouth, 12 points clear. And that's a big psychological play. And they'll have 2 games in hand, and they have to play us. But, like, if they draw,
But
you know, it gets funny,
but it's
right? It
worse-
starts to get a bit funky.
But it also is worse for Arteta when the interviewer said to Arteta, will you play Kepa again? And he outright said, I would still play Kepa.
Yeah, he shouldn't have said that.
I'm like, bro, if you're going to do that, what you did in the cup final, and literally allow 2 open goals, and you couldn't get to your side, why would you want to play Raya again when you know it's crunch time? As soon as the FA Cup game's done, it is crunch time. You know, you got to settle in. If you're going to play, like, he does not. I don't understand any of the managers that we have. Leon Messina talks bollocks. Arsenal don't. Arteta talks mince, and then he defends his decisions, even though he got them wrong. Tottenham had 2 managers that just don't know what they're doing. They hold Arsenal
no Tottenham manager know what they're doing.
And Rob has Eddie Howe, who refuses to change when he needs to change. He's got a formation that he sticks to. He doesn't have a clue what he's doing. First 45 minutes, they're all guns blazing. Then you start bottling it. And then you lose to them again, which is like, what, nearly 9-10 games in a row that you haven't beat your biggest rival.
We haven't beaten our biggest rivals in the league in 11 fucking years.
Exactly,
well,
11
welcome
years.
to my fucking club.
So you got all of that. I get why Arteta is Arteta, but he can't go on for 6 years not winning nothing and spending nearly spending £1 billion.
The one thing that pisses me about Arsenal,
and then expect Arsenal fans to go again. They expect Arsenal fans expect Arsenal to go again and say, "Oh yeah, if we ain't going to win this time, we're going to win. We're definitely going to win something next year." But you can't. What's the point of going into that Chelsea game in the cup semi-final, putting all that grit and determination to go to Wembley and make an arse of yourself? That's not how. But
the one thing that pisses me about Arsenal fans is, last year, when we won the Carabao Cup, we had a parade. I'm not going to lie. We had a parade. We were shameless. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
you had certain Arsenal fans on certain Arsenal channels saying it's only the Carabao Cup that shouldn't be doing it. I'm not being funny. You guys haven't won a trophy since the COVID FA Cup.
Yeah.
And yet you haven't, like none of your fans have seen a trophy in 6 years. If we want to celebrate a Carabao Cup, let us do it. If Chelsea want to celebrate,
it's mad as well. It's mad as well that Arsenal fans. It's mad as well.
You understand that?
I understand that.
Not all Arsenal fans, but some Arsenal fans were like, "Oh yeah, I'm so excited for this cup final. We're going to do it. We're going to beat them." As soon as they lose, oh, it's only the Carabao Cup. I wasn't even interested.
Last season, when we played Arsenal in the semi-final, me and King spoke on the Corning show with KG and someone else. I'm not saying the name because there's no point. We're not going to bring stuff like that on this channel. But even he said it's only the Carabao Cup. Yet this season, I guarantee you, he was pretty gunning for the Carabao Cup in the final. I guarantee you, he was.
He was the most shameless one when they won the FA Cup and they finished 8th.
Yeah,
that's mad. Like, you know, you should take every cup final that comes to you.
That's the thing. We played our full strength side in the final. We literally played our full strength. That was close to it.
That was my biggest issue with Arsene Wenger during that phase of, like, do you know when Chelsea were winning everything?
Yeah.
And we were always we kept winning the top 4 trophy, right? And I was like, we're not going to win the Premier League. Our team, we were shit. We had Shamak up front, and you guys had Drogba. And I was like, look, guys, let's be fucking honest. We ain't winning shit. We can barely buy players.
You had the worst.
Yeah, and we had who's your best? I remember when we were like, we were 3rd in the league. And we were like, if we buy a decent midfielder, we might challenge. And he bought Kim Kallstrom on a free transfer. And I was like, I think we're cooked here. But that was the chance when he played all these youngsters in the Carabao Cup. He'd get to the semis and he'd play them again. And we'd get smacked by Chelsea or someone like Man United or someone. And we're like, what the fuck are you doing? Now is the time to play the big boys because you got a chance of winning a cup.
One season you played Southampton in the Carabao Cup.
Yeah,
and
we got smacked.
A certain individual did a a player review with Ty. Ty was giving 5 to every single fucking player,
Yeah.
and this other individual was literally giving 1s, 2s, 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 1s, and 0s. And it's on YouTube even still now on the channel. Arsenal, Arsenal, you need to play your full strength side against City. We did against Liverpool. We played as close to our full strength. I think we're only missing Lewis Hall from that final from last season.
Well, that's
And if you played if you played your full strength, if you played Raya in goal, you would have Raya in goal, Calafiori at left back.
Yeah,
Was Timber
I think we would have had a better.
injured?
Timber is injured, yeah. Timber is injured, but I think we would have had a better chance of winning the game.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But I also think Arteta needed to change his tactics because you can't play that reserved and hope to nick a 1-0 from a set piece or something, and then
That's
be
what
like,
I
look,
think he was doing.
you know.
I think that's what I think
You're
he was
muted,
doing. He
by the
was
way.
playing a
I'm
low
muted.
block.
That ain't gonna work.
That entire
That ain't gonna work.
team, he was playing a low block. Like,
Yeah, no, you can't do that.
Like a low block against the Manchester City side that powerful, you know City are going to try. And if
City came out and played. City came out and played in the second half.
City came
they played
out
a high
and
line.
played the perfect game. City
Yeah,
played
they
the
played a high
perfect game.
line.
You just thought you were just going to get a 1-0 win and then that was
Nah.
it. Oh yeah,
No.
we fluked it. That's why I don't think they are. But even if you win this league, that's why people are calling you the worst team to win it. Because you're playing a low block, you're getting set pieces, you're scoring set pieces, and then you're just sitting back for 90 minutes. You know, you're not attacking. You got the so-called best attack, but you ain't. Many other clubs have got better attack.
When we do play attacking football, we do score a lot of goals. And I'm like, you can't put the handbrake on and off when you want. Because the players get confused. They don't know what the fuck they're doing sometimes. So I really wish he actually just went out in the final and just said, fuck it. It's a free-for-all. Just go for it.
Yeah.
Fuck the normal tactics of holding the ball. But he didn't. And funny enough, Guardiola went, fuck it. We're not going to play like we did when we went 1-0 up against them at the Emirates and play a low block. We're just going to fucking attack them because what else have we got to lose? It's a fucking cup final. You know? There's no draws in the cup final.
For the next 10 minutes, we're going to finish in the next 10 minutes. I'm going to ask you guys one thing. The England squad was announced, and obviously, like all of our players, every player from our clubs, except Guy. I don't think there's a Tottenham player in the team. Is there?
Oh, that's sad.
No, there's not. But I will be there at Wembley because I need to get my caps. So I'll be there at Wembley for Uruguay and actually for Japan because I've never seen them live. So I want to hear your impetus on this.
I'm going to ask. Okay. Guy could take part because I'll put Kane as a former Tottenham player. You know, go make him feel involved, guys. You know, do a huddle.
Yeah, I agree. He's one of our own. He's one of our own. Yeah,
the England squad that was announced.
But yeah,
was there players missing from that squad? Was there players missing from that squad in your guys' opinion?
Well, I can't really say per se. I mean, I support the Republic of Ireland, so we got a big game coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
I can't wait. I'm literally.
That's a mad game. That's going to be amazing.
This is going mate. One game away. One game away from a Dublin final, and hopefully, if we beat them, if we beat either Denmark or North Macedonia, let's get past Czech. I'm not counting out Czechs, but if we somehow beat Czechs, go to the Dublin final and win that game, I'm going to be the most emotional guy here. I've never seen my nation play at a World Cup. And the last time the nation was at a World Cup, Roy Keane was arguing in Saipan. So I want them to so do it. So come on, you boys in green. Let's get the job done. Troy Powett's army, and let's get to Mexico. But going back to England.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah,
you got Tommy Tuchel, bro. You got Tommy Tuchel. I know. Tommy Tuchel.
No, but here's my point. Okay, Patrick, just slow down for a moment. Here's the thing, and I think Anton, who is not here, would also agree because I've actually watched a lot of Real Madrid. Is Trent Alexander-Arnold is not in the squad, and I completely agree with that because he's shit.
Yeah, I don't think he shouldn't have been in that team.
No, Not at all.
Let me see if I can
Because-
get the squad up. Like,
Because
So what-
I look at Kyle Walker, I look at Kieran Trippier, and I also
I don't
look
get
at Gary
how-
Neville.
I don't get how Cole Palmer got in this team. Like, he hasn't been. Well, he's been in the team since February. He's only got back in the team because he's been injured.
It's about taking
It's
to the,
mad.
It's a squad. It's a squad. And like I say, I'm being totally honest. I'm really looking forward to going to Wembley and actually watching some good football.
Yeah, but
Because
the
I
mad
actually
thing
think-
is, I don't want to like disrespect the players here, but just because you're on those 2 games doesn't automatically mean you're going to be
Oh
on
God,
the play.
no!
And it's
Oh
like,
God, no!
like you,
God,
right?
no.
You could have a few guarantees there. You could have a few guarantees. Pickford,
Ah.
Pickford, Rice.
Yeah, Pickford is
Saka.
always in goal. He's always
Saka.
number 1 for me.
I think the guarantees are for that playing for America. Got to be Trafford. Got to be. Not
well, I've got the squad now. Go through it quickly if you want.
Go on.
I've got the squad
Yeah,
here.
come on.
So I'm going to ask you: should we keep them? Should we drop them for the World Cup or keep them? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
Somebody also another mad thing is there's 6 Newcastle players in this squad.
Yeah,
6.
yeah.
How the?
Because they're
I think we've got the
physical
most-
players.
Yeah, because it's Eddie Howe, bro. Because it's the England man. It's Eddie Howe.
Yeah, it's physical players. It's physical players.
Because
We need
It's
physical.
mad. I went through it and it's mad. But you know what? It is what it is.
Let's
Dean
hear
Henderson.
the
Should
thing.
he go to the World Cup? Henderson.
Yeah.
No.
Well, all right. As a goalkeeper.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's
As
playing
a-
for piss poor Crystal Palace.
Really?
He's not the same Henderson he was last year.
He's not. That's the thing. He's not.
He's
Pickford.
not.
Should Pickford
I
go?
will take it. I will take on board your.
I wouldn't take Henderson, to be fair.
Go on.
Pickford's in already.
Yeah,
I think we're all
Pickford
agree
has
Pickford's
to-
in.
Pickford's number 1.
Yeah.
James Trafford.
Yes, take him.
I think he's in.
Yeah.
I think he's in.
Take him.
Ramsdale's not in. He's not in at
No,
all. I don't know
no,
why
no.
he's not in the squad.
Ramsdale was trash, man.
Mhm.
Ramsdale's
Hey,
always been
hey.
trash.
Can't
Leave
say
my
anything
goalkeeper
now.
alone.
I mean,
Huh?
everyone blamed Arteta when we got Raya for Ramsdale. Now you can see why.
No,
Hey,
no.
hey, hey, hey.
Ramsdale is trash. Ramsdale.
Hey. Ramsdale had
is
one good
trash.
game for my club against Man United.
Yeah, but Ramsdale
Jason
had a
Steele.
Jason
Who is
Steele.
Jason Steele? I've never heard of him.
No, yeah, I heard of him. He hasn't played a game in years, and he's somehow got a chance.
Is he like a John Ruddy that we've got?
Yeah,
Okay,
he's like the
just there for
John
experience.
Woody, but you think he plays in the Championship.
Okay.
Damn.
I
All right,
think.
so defenders, Dan Burn, I think he should just go for experience.
100%.
Because obviously he's an experienced defender.
Love Dan
Yeah.
Burn. Love Dan Burn.
Oh
Love
no,
Dan
Burn.
him doing Fortnite dances in the land of its birth. Oh God.
Yeah, Dan Burn.
That's
Totally
fine.
hands
Jesus
up.
Christ.
Mark Gahey.
Yes.
Mark Gahey's in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Solid
I
player.
think we all agree Lewis Hall's definitely in.
Lewis
Hall's
Hall,
definitely
yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yep. 100%.
Konzo. Is Konzo in?
Yeah, somehow he got in.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but should he go to the World Cup?
Probably-
That's what
Oh, I don't know.
Not first team. Not first team.
No,
So-
not really.
Livramento. Should Livramento be
Yes.
in? Like,
Yeah.
Get
Yes.
him on the plane. Get him on the plane.
Yes. We love a bit of
Hey,
Livro. I saw
Newcastle
him at
could
the
literally
under
have-
21s. I saw him at the under
Oh my
21s.
God.
He was.
You
Chef's
do
kiss.
realise that? You do realise that if I include Anderson, there's 7 Newcastle players in this squad. Fucking hell.
Oh,
gonna
no,
be tired.
Harry Maguire.
Physicality.
Harry
Harry
Maguire.
Maguire, even though I don't like him, he has to go on the
I
plane.
think he should go because he
I
always
think
turns up.
he
No,
should
we had
go.
no. Hang on. We could talk here. We could talk all night. We could literally do a 24-hour stream on why Harry Maguire should not be on that plane. But for the sake of experience and experience alone, he has to go on the plane.
Okay.
Well,
Nico
Also-
O'Reilly.
I'm gonna say
Go.
gonna say respectfully disagree, but put him in the squad anyway.
You got to
Nico,
take
what
him
you gonna say?
because
Yeah, he's a bum.
yeah.
He's a bum, but take him.
you if you think about Declan Rice and Saka doing the set pieces,
Yeah.
you want
yeah.
Slabhead and Dan
Hey,
Burn
Hey,
there.
mate.
in the last 10
I
minutes.
objecting. I'm not objecting. I'm not objecting.
That's why I said
Um,
we could do we could do literally a 50-day stream on why Harry Maguire should not be in
Yeah.
this team.
100%.
And we'll
Yeah,
be
yeah,
here
yeah.
going round in circles.
Should we take the Arsenal Slayer from Sunday?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Riley has to
Oh,
go. Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
He's no. He's
I hate that guy.
Arsenal
Riley
player
has to
because
go.
should we
He's
take
good
Ben
player.
White? Should we take Ben White?
He's already in the camp. No, there's
He's already there.
pictures of him.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
not
already
saying,
there.
but should he go to the World Cup squad?
No,
For the World
no,
Cup
I've
squad
not
itself?
seen Ben White enough for this team, for Arsenal this season, to actually say he should be on the play.
There is. Sorry. I do
Here's the
apologise,
thing,
guys.
I'm
No,
like,
there is
we'll
a
see
Tottenham
in the
player.
qualifiers, mate.
There
We'll
is
see
a
in the
Tottenham player in this squad.
qualifiers.
There's a Tottenham player in this squad. Just realised. Jed Spence.
He's good. I know.
Free
Here's the
Jed
thing.
Spence.
Look, here's the thing. I'm going to show you all the faults of Jed Spence, right? He's only one-footed. He can only use his right foot. I've never seen him use his left foot.
Well, I mean, how much playing time is Ben White or Jed Spence really going to get?
Yeah, he's really good defensively.
No, Nick makes a good point. How many? If they go on the plane, how many minutes are they actually going to get in this tournament?
Exactly.
Well, she says.
No,
it's gonna be like 5 minutes at the end when they need to sub players on and off because of the heat.
He's gonna get subbed. He's gonna get subbed early, or he's gonna get
because
subbed late.
Because that's the thing about going to America, man. The temperatures are just gonna kill them.
Yeah.
Should Johnny Stones go to the World Cup?
Intangibles. We're talking about intangibles, but no.
Johnny Stones.
Like I say, I think he's either going to be an early sub, like Nick said, or a late sub. Yeah. That's it in the England squad.
But let's quickly go through this before we have to end the stream because we've got I'll say 10 minutes left and then I'm going to call it.
Yeah, we're nearly 2 hours, bro.
We're nearly 2 hours again.
Right, Tomori from AC Milan, I think. Should he go?
Yeah, Loftus-Cheek.
Yeah.
No. Well,
no. The defender.
Oh, Tomori.
Yeah. I don't have an issue with it.
I'm not. I'm indifferent to that. Don't.
Elliot Anderson's definitely in the squad because
Elliot Anderson.
No. I'm going to say something that you guys are probably going to disagree with. I would take him, but not start him. I would not start Bellingham in the World Cup.
Yeah, I wouldn't start Bellingham either.
No, I wouldn't.
Is this my opinion?
I don't think it worked.
Your opinion shared. Bellingham is a box crasher.
He is.
I've not seen all the qualifiers, but did Tuchel even play him?
No,
because I think he's injured. Some of them.
That's the thing. Like if Tuchel hasn't played him
for Real Madrid for a long time, and
he's a sub. He's a sub. Then he'll go, but he'll be a sub.
I'll tell you now. I'll tell you now with the defenders. By the way, if Reece James wasn't injured, 100% he will start.
No, he would.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Hells yeah.
He might even start midfield.
James Garner. Should James Garner go to the World Cup? I don't think he should.
Yes. He plays for Everton. He's been one of the best players for Everton this season.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm going to put my hands up.
This player should not go to the England squad to the World Cup, but he will because of experience. Henderson, Jordan.
Yeah, he should not touch that team with a barge pole.
He shouldn't touch it, but he'll definitely go.
But he'll definitely go. Yeah, he'll definitely go.
I don't know why this player's on there because he's only had good.
He's a legacy player. He's a legacy player now, man.
Kobe Mainoo. Should Kobe Mainoo go to the World Cup?
Yes.
Kobe Mainoo should.
This player should not go to the World Cup because he bottled a final. Declan Rice should not go to the World Cup.
Whoa!
Yeah,
hot take.
Nah.
Easy. That's all. But he should definitely go. Declan Rice is quality. I can't even lie. Morgan Rogers definitely should go. He's been quality.
Yeah. He's amazing.
Yeah. Wharton should. I don't know. Adam Wharton, what do you think?
Yes.
Not too sure.
Yeah. You need him.
100%.
Yeah. You guys saying this?
Yeah.
Give me 1 sec, guys.
Oh, we forgot to turn the camera off. He's fixing his curtains. Look at him.
Oh no, he's dropped something. Oh, his AirPods.
His AirPods.
Yeah, my the one I was using is on my Bowie.
Ah.
Bowen, should he go? No, Bowen. Bowen, should he go?
Jared Bowen.
Yeah.
As a forward.
I mean,
That's what
Bowen,
we're saying forward,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's a right winger.
take Bowen out of that West Ham team, and they're useless. So
yeah,
yes.
they look.
Yeah.
Look, here's the thing about West Ham. Yeah, there's a couple of players, and here's the thing: Bowen should always play in an England shirt on the right wing because he's
Mhm.
fucking very good on that right wing.
Should Dominic Calvert-Lewin go to the World Cup?
No.
No.
I personally, and you guys probably going to probably disagree. I think Welbeck should go to the World Cup.
Yes.
Because-
Yes.
But here's the
He's
thing.
he's spotty, he's streaky, he's not consistent. Bro.
Yeah,
He
but
scored
no,
2
but-
goals, then he won't score for another 7 games.
But here's the thing: we are talking about, like, I know this is all academic, but we are also talking about an old guard who, by the way, has been smacking it in the back of the net consistently.
Mhm.
Not since you had him, but he has been doing it consistently, not only against relegation teams, but also good teams at his club. Okay, Danny Welbeck.
Yeah.
Danny, I know you're biased. I know you're biased.
No, I
But
like him.
Danny-
I just, how many forwards can we take?
Yeah, I know. But here we go, and we're also talking about.
Well, there's
like,
absolutely
old
there's
people.
absolutely guaranteed that he will play Harry Kane, and then if England
Oh yeah,
qualify with
Harry
the Czech
Kane's the
with
captain.
game,
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
he'll
course,
play
he's one
somebody
of our
else.
own, bro.
Well,
Harry
what about
Kane's
I-
Harry Kane, bro. We
Because
ain't,
I honestly
we ain't
think
dropping Harry Kane.
I honestly think Tuchel will use Kane, and he'll use Gordon to cover Kane because Gordon's pressing. He'll just use it to press.
Also,
That's
got
the
to
thing. That's what
remember,
he'll do. But
I
you know
don't-
what? Harvey Barnes should not be going to a World Cup. He hasn't been
Harvey
good.
Barnes.
Harvey Barnes is in the England squad.
Oh, shit.
Harvey Barnes. Yeah.
Oh, did we mention
Phil
Cole
Foden.
Palmer? Oh, we haven't mentioned Cole
No.
Palmer yet.
No. He's on the list.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry,
no.
Oh, he's on the
He's
list.
not been doing it, mate. He's not been doing it. No offense, Patrick, but like,
No,
Cole
I
Palmer hasn't
agree.
been
He
doing it.
hasn't done much this season. Well,
No.
Well, then,
if
Does the same-
if the Club World Cup never happened, and it was the World Cup
Yeah.
Yeah.
last summer gone, definitely would have gone.
Yeah,
But he's been injured, and let's face it, if a tap-in was close, he'll shank it anyway. So
well, does the same
The
go for
thing-
Foden
the
as well,
thing
then?
is-
yeah. Foden. I don't think. Again, if I was being questioned in the middle of the season, I'd have been like, yeah, I'd like Foden.
Yeah.
The rest of the season that I've seen thus far, no Foden, bro.
And he only brought him on for like 2 minutes against us when they were 2-0 up. Like, he literally brought him on for like a
Yeah, but-
constellation. Like,
and-
oh, here you go.
Yeah. And also, you got to realize, like, off the ball, like I say,
Yeah, he
the
don't defend.
first half of the season till now, like the first half of the season, he was. I always get really ridiculed for saying this. He was ball hungry, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he was after it, and he was doing really good stuff off the ball. But the problem is, if we split it in half, this season to now, he's only performed for half a season. And I'm like, nah, I'm cool with Foden out, bro. I'm cool.
There was that.
with
Yeah, you're right.
Foden
There
out.
was that period when him and Haaland and Shirky were just on fire,
Mhm.
and they were smacking teams 4-0, 5-0, and we were winning 1-0, 1-0, 1-0.
Yeah.
And then after that, he just dropped off. He just dropped off
Yeah,
the face of the
Popped
earth.
off. And here's the thing: it could be a confidence thing, it could be whatever. But I've got to go off what I've seen, and from what I've seen of Foden, the whole season thus far, no,
I just
I'm
don't.
all right, bro.
The problem is, though, you got to think half of these players won't go, but Tuchel can use them when he can. Like
Yeah.
he will use the
It's a
3-4-3.
35-man squad, bro.
He will
It's a
either use the
35-man
4. He will
squad.
either
I know
use
we're
the
splitting hairs,
4-3-3.
but it's a 35-man squad.
He will either use the 3-4-3 or I think he'll use the 4-2-3-1. He will
Yeah,
either use one of those two systems because speaking from experience, he played 3-4-3 and it worked because we had a back three of Mendy in goal and then a back three of Thiago Silva, Christensen, Rudiger, and he used he used Reece James and Ben Chilwell as the left back, right backs, and then he used Kante. He used Kante as a DM with Mason Mount, and then he used Ziyech, Werner, and I forgot the referee. No, not Palmer. Palmer didn't join at that time. Havertz on the left.
Yeah.
That was the team. And honestly, he will utilize. He has to use the wing backs. And
And
the
if
way
he
that we've
has-
seen England play,
If he plays with James, Livramento, or Lewis Hall,
yeah,
Lewis Hall and Livramento just bomb up and down. That's all they do.
yeah, that's the thing. Livramento, I think Eddie Howe
At
may
the
have
end of
used
the
a free
day,
back
I
in
will
his
be
time.
there, brothers.
Right.
I will
He
be
must
there.
have used a
He
free
used
back
feedback
at his
when we
time.
played Arsenal in second leg, and they worked.
Yeah. So, like I say, with the 3-4-3, you need your left mid, right mid to work harder. With literally, and if that doesn't work, you need your right wing and left wing to try and work, because you need Kane to be at his full maximum. And like I said,
I personally,
if they
I want Kane in the box. I want Kane
qualify
in the box.
top, if they qualify top of the group,
Mm-hmm.
right? No doubt, Tuchel will use a secondary squad and then leave the main squad to rest, because it's around the 32 now.
Yeah,
have to
no.
win.
Oh shit! I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's around the
squad.
32, around the 16. So Tuchel will have to have two teams. One that would blitz through the groups, and then you will need to use a team. Say if England play, I don't know, Panama in the 32. I don't know how it's going to work, but say if England play Panama, he can use his second team, and when it gets deeper, like last 16, quarterfinal, semi-final, final, when it plays against Spain, Portugal, and that, he can use he can use the extra energy of the first team. But again, Tuchel, I love Tuchel, but I just don't. If England win it, it'll be the biggest miracle, because I think if you ask me,
because
we're
also going against a prime Spain with
Yeah.
Yamal and yada yada, and we're all.
Well, it's that French team that scares me.
And there's
Yeah,
the French team.
Yamal got cancelled out by Lewis Hall for 3/4 of the game. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Yeah, but now you've got
bullshit.
I saw
But
the final
Nick said
against
that.
England
Nick said
versus Spain in
Hang
the
on, no,
Euros.
Nick has just literally put it properly. France are the team to beat. They've got a prime Ousmane Dembele right there, man.
Yeah.
Desiree Doué and everybody.
Mbappe.
That's the thing.
Sharky.
Before I do end the stream, Dave, I'm going to ask everyone their quick opinion. Where is England getting in the World Cup?
At least semis. At least semis.
Damn, you're confident, Nick. Jesus.
I just think that there's a lot of football to be played.
Wait for me.
There's a lot of random injuries.
Wait for me. Wait for me, and you'll get some optimism.
I'm going to go Delulu here. Quarterfinals, Ireland win the World Cup. Sorted.
Boom.
You want mine?
Guy, what about you? Yeah, go on.
We're going to get into the final.
Oh, yeah.
England.
Oh, my God.
There we
Oh,
go.
my God. Tottenham fan actually being realistic.
No. Shut up about my Tottenham bullshit. Tottenham bullshit aside. We've got Harry fucking Kane. We've got Harry fucking Kane, right? He's better than fucking Mbappe. He's better than fucking Lewandowski. He's better than any striker I've seen. Right, we're getting to the final, brother. We're getting to the final.
Do you know what?
Set piece FC. Let's do it.
I'm going to finish this off by saying we'll probably get to the quarterfinal.
2 hours. 2 hours.
Nick, you just said set piece FC, yeah? What happens if they do win with all set pieces? Is Arteta going to take the credit?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll take the credit. Ballon d'Or winner Declan Rice will get it if we do set piece.
No, fucking Harry Kane, bitch. Get out of my
Head the stream, Wobber.
He's a favourite to win it.
Head the stream, Wob.
Nick, thanks for joining. We'll definitely
Thank
do
you
this again. Patrick, it's been a pleasure. Guys, hope you enjoy the championship.
Yeah, guys.
Sunderland fans,
Fuck you.
fucking hold that.
Fuck you.
See you, boys.
Head the
Bye-bye.
stream, Wob. End the stream. End the stream, Wob.